Hey everyone, it's day 24 of the 30-day challenge where I'm going live every day to let you know that we're looking for new investor partners for our real estate business, Hassle Free Homes. So today I wanted to go over a couple of transaction types and how they work with the investor partners. So there's one main transaction type that we do, which is where we buy a home, single family home in the Phoenix metro area, and then we fix it up and resell it with seller financing. And the second type of transaction that we do, not as often, is we buy a home and we just rent it out. So as far as the seller financing transactions, the way that works is if you or an investor partner has enough money for the purchase of a home, then we just have one investor partner. That might be $300,000. So we borrow the $300,000 and then we fix up the house, and then we resell it probably for $400,000. And so we have a loan from you, and then the end buyer has a loan from us. So you're not worried about whether the end buyer makes their payments, because we're making the payments to you, and we will whether or not the end buyer defaults or gets behind or anything like that. We've made all of our payments on time every time for the last 18 years, so you're in good hands. Now, what happens if you don't have $300,000? Well, we can do a second lien with a smaller loan amount. And what happens if you don't want to be in the loan for 10 years? So one thing we can do is use an investor partner for the purchase on a shorter note, like a 2-year or 1 year. And then after the home is fixed up, then we can refinance with a bank loan or with another investor partner. So that way you could be paid off in a shorter frame of time if you needed your money back for something. So those are kind of the different scenarios. With a rental property, it's almost exactly the same, but we're typically looking for longer term with a rental property, because we're not planning to pay it off anytime soon or refinance it anytime soon. But as far as the types of transaction, you're looking at short-term loan, long-term loan. They can be with payments or having all the payments paid along with the payoff at the end, called a balloon payment. They can be interest only or amortized. So we've got a lot of different options depending on what you're looking to accomplish and what's a win for you. So hopefully that gives you an idea of some of the ways you could be involved. If you or anyone you know is interested in having a passive return secured by real estate and being an investor partner with Hassle Free Homes, please reach out to me and we would love to have a conversation with you.